guys, it's Jaden from Tech for Days, and today we're here with the final review and unboxing, the actual final review and unboxing of the entire Zerolemon Solar Juice external battery series. So if you guys have seen my previous video where I have 3 of the 4 batteries, I unboxed all of them and reviewed all of them, but now we have the final installment, the 8000 milliamp one, that I did not even know existed because of how diverse and unique the Solar Juice series is. Each battery is different, as you guys can see. They are part of the same family. They all essentially have the same names. So we have the SJ6000, SJ8000, SJ10000, SJ20000, all Solar Juice batteries. And they all serve one purpose, and that's to give you power when you need it, especially if you're in deserts or camping or anything like that. And they're Solar Juice. This is how you can have your device powered whenever, wherever. So there's a bunch of different variants to choose from, different capacities, and all of that. So we're going to go ahead and unbox the 8000 milliamp battery right now, and then the rest will be at the end of the video. It will essentially be the same footage from my initial video, so we're going to go ahead and add to that with the 8000 milliamp one. So having that said, let's go ahead and unbox and review this dude. So this one is really nice. I actually kind of like this one the most look-wise and just form factor-wise. It looks really nice, and I don't know, something about it just makes it more attractive to me. And it's really small for the capacity. 8000 milliamps in this is pretty nice. The solar panel is still pretty large, and we still have 2 USB ports as well as an LED torch. So that is awesome to see. So if we go ahead and look in the back, we can see that USB port 2 is actually 2.1 amps. So that is right here. And Zerolemon shows you that by placing 2 lightning bolts. I'll try to show you guys that. So that's how you know that's the 2.1 amp one. And then this is a 1 amp, and they do that by showing 1 lightning bolt. So that is awesome that they do that there. So it's a li-polymer battery, and of course you can charge it via the sun. However, that's not the most efficient or the best way to charge the battery. I would highly suggest you actually use the provided micro USB cable to give yourself a faster and better charge, because you don't want to keep this battery under the sun too long because batteries do not like heat. So that is something to consider. We have a power button right here and 4 LED indicators. So as soon as you press that button, you have all 4 LED indicators lighting up at you, which look pretty nice. So on the front side and the back side, we have these 3D little black feet right here. So when you place it down on a surface, it's not directly on the battery or the solar panel, which I think is really smart of Zerolemon, so you don't damage your solar panel or scratch up the nice yellow body, which again looks really nice. And you also have these really nice rigid grips right here, so it feels really grippy. You're not going to drop it or anything, which is really nice to see. And if we head over to the packaging, we do have a micro USB cable and a user guide. So that is cool right there. So that's it for this unboxing, guys. I can tell you that it's an awesome battery. So guys, I can highly recommend the Zerolemon Solar Juice batteries. I've been using them for quite a while now, and I did unbox all of them, which will be after this review, since I did review and unbox most of them in the previous video. So this is going to be the review for this one again, if you guys did not catch that. And all of the Zerolemon Solar Juice batteries have been really reliable. I've been using them to charge up my devices really quickly. I throw them in my book bag, and they can take a pretty good beating. I mean, they're pretty strong batteries, and the li-polymer built-in batteries are pretty nice and definitely high quality. Usually it's pretty easy or pretty fast to charge them. You just plug them into the wall. I personally like to charge them at night. That way I don't have to be annoyed by the charging time, especially with the 20,000 milliamp one, because it's going to take a while to charge that big boy. So I was really happy about that. So thank you guys for watching my unboxing and review of the final installment of the Zerolemon Solar Juice series that I have been reviewing on this channel. Go ahead and continue watching this video if you want to see the unboxing of the 6, 10, and the 20,000 milliamp hour batteries. I'm gonna go ahead and open the 6000 milliamp one right here, so we can go over some of the features. So it charges quickly because it's only 6000 milliamps. It charges via USB. It's high capacity, which is true. I think 6000 milliamps for this form factor is pretty large. And then we have easy operation and safety protection systems. And here in the back you can see there are some buttons and LED indicators, and here are some additional specs and information. It's fit for any device really. It does not really matter what kind of thing you're using. Anything that charges via USB you can power. For example, I am powering my lamp via USB right now, so you can really use whatever you want. And this is only 10,000 milliamps, and I think the Zerolemon ones last a lot longer compared to some of the other 10,000 milliamp hour batteries that I've used. Talking in specific to this one, so I'm gonna go ahead and pop open this top, and we have some information, and we have some additional wires on the bottom here, so I'll go ahead and take those out. And here we have a micro USB cable, as you guys can see through there, and that's it for this battery. You can just pull out the battery, which is really nice. We have a user guide as well, and Zerolemon always has a warranty on their battery, so you don't have to worry about anything like that. And this thing feels really nice and high quality, a lot nicer than I thought it was gonna feel. So I'm really liking that. As you guys can see, we have some nice oval edges on the side. We have some nice rounded edges as well, and 2 USB ports, which I think is really cool to see on such a tiny battery. And we press this really nice and tactile button, and it even gives us a battery indicator with LED lights with percentages, so we know how much battery is left into this guy. And this even tells you if it's charging via solar power, which is kind of cool. I want to see if that works. And yes, it actually works. So guys, this is under my light right now, and I'm actually getting a charge. These green lights right here are what's going to tell me if this is getting a charge. So as you guys can see, there's a little sun and the solar button are all lit up. So that means we're getting a charge through this really nice solar panel, which is really impressive. So we're going to go ahead and put this one right here, and let's go ahead and open up the 10,000 milliamp one. It's probably the same thing. We have a micro USB cable, of course, and we have a warranty guide. Actually in this one, the micro USB cable is in the bottom right here. And then we can go ahead and take this one out. And personally, I really like the form factor of this one in particular, especially the small one. These are really nice looking, and I really like the actual square edges. So as you guys can see, Zerolemon really takes the time to make each of their batteries unique. These are part of the same line. These are Solar Juice batteries from Zerolemon. And as you can see, there's major differences in looks right here, and I really like that. We have a larger solar panel, and we have our micro USB input right here on the side, square edges, and we even have a little wristband connector that we can use here to hook it up to a wrist holder. Then we have a nice power button right here with 4 LED indicators and 2 USB ports as well as a flashlight. All of these are really cool batteries, and they all have their unique features to them. They're all different, and I really like that. It's a unique series from Zerolemon. And let's go ahead and do an unboxing of the 20,000 milliamp one. I did put it back in the box since it's really simple packaging, but I want to show you guys that these are really unique. So in this one, we actually have a carabine and a micro USB port, or cable I should say. And right here on the top, this is where we can hook up our carabine, and you can hook this up to a backpack or whatever you like, since it is a lot larger and definitely a lot heavier compared to the 10,000 and the 6,000 milliamp battery. And right here on the side, you can see the major differences again. This is our button right here. So if you hold this button right here, the LED torch will power on, and then we have our 2 USB ports, which is nice to see. I would like to see 3 on this one since it is a larger battery. And then right here on the other side, this is our micro USB input, which is really nice to see. And again, back to the top with our little carabine nice hoop right here. I think it looks really awesome. And there even is 4 LED indicators right here towards the bottom to indicate how much battery is left in each. So that is awesome. All of these have 2 USB ports, 4 LED indicators to let you know how much battery is left, and all of them have micro USB inputs. Okay guys, so I said that I would find what output is what and what is the voltage, wattage, etc., whatever you want to call it, and I found out that this little 6,000 milliamp guy has 2 USB ports, but they are also specialized for iPad and Samsung Galaxy devices, especially the Samsung Galaxy Tab series, which also has some trouble charging with certain external batteries because of some feature or something. It's kind of like being MFI certified. Samsung Galaxy Tabs have that kind of thing, but there's not really a name for it. So these, this 6,000 milliamp hour battery actually has that allows you to charge your Galaxy Tab or Note or whatever you have with this battery, which I think is really unique. And we also have a 2.1 output for the output 2 right here. So this USB 2 right here, this USB 2 output is actually going to output 2.1 amps. And then the output 1 is going to give you approximately 1 amp. So that's awesome right there. You have several different choices to use iPads, Samsung Galaxy tablets, whatever you'd like. And on the 10,000 and the 20,000 milliamp batteries, output ones, both the output ones are 1 amp, and then the output 2s are 2.1 amps for tablets, iPads, etc. Now I didn't see anything in the user manual about the special Samsung Tab and iPad special designed USB ports like this one has. I'm assuming that they do have them, but I haven't tested that yet. We finally are finished with the Solar Juice line. Hopefully they continue to update it and create new Solar Juice batteries. Hopefully we can also review some more different batteries from Zerolemon, because I really love doing this. And please note that you actually get really high quality chargers from these things. I have been using the 20,000 milliamp one and I've yet to charge it. So you really do get some nice charges from this guy. So that's it for this review, guys. Please give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Like, comment, subscribe for more cool content like this, especially from Zerolemon, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.